Yo, I got a quick question for you.
What's up?
So, you ever smash somebody and then hit somebody in their family too?
What are you talking about?
You know, like you with a girl and then the mom comes in all sexy and you sweet talk the mom too? You know, like a threesome?
No.
No? You're not into that?
Why? Why are you asking me this?
Cause there was this one time in my ISACC days where I got the girl and then her mama too. And then the two of them tapped me on my back.
So you got the 2-for-1 special?
I got the 2-for-1 special.
Oh my God.
We gotta talk about it?
Let's talk about this.
Yeah. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to our channel. My name is Igor, and this beautiful lady right here goes by the name of India. And the two of us are exhausted. You probably could tell. But hey, we're doing this for you because we love and appreciate all of your support. And hey, a new episode came out, and it was just too juicy not to talk about it.
Wasn't that juicy?
Wasn't that juicy? I thought it was pretty juicy. So today we're going to talk about Married at First Sight, Season 14, Episode 5.
Who do you want to start with?
Who do I want to start with? Let's just get Mike and Jasmina out the way. Mike with his big head overthinking self.
He's so exhausted with his Jimmy Neutron self.
Mike, like, what's the deal, bro? I don't understand. You don't want to be an F-up. You want to make this relationship work. Then you talking about how everything is doomed to fail. You know, there's bound to be conflict where we're strangers to each other. But at the same time, you're like, I'm going to give this 100% and make it work. It sounds like you're giving it the 90%.
I just feel like he's a self-saboteur or a sabotager. However you say the word, I'm too tired. Saboteur. I feel like he's sabotaging the relationship. And I feel like at this point, he's talking about, I want to know if we have a connection, are we growing? Stop asking these questions and just let it flow naturally. Like, I feel like he's up all night just pacing the floor. Yeah,
dude was like up all night thinking because supposedly she cut him off. Dude, they played the clip back. First of all, she didn't cut you off. Let's get that straight.
Nope.
Second of all, after she was done talking, you went and said, yeah, like the Kool-Aid man. And instead of, you know, saying whatever you still had on your mind. So instead, you spent all night thinking about all the things you wanted to say that you didn't say, woke up and ruined her morning. And then over here, you talking about how, yeah, you know, I feel like we're not as connected. I feel like there's some distance between us. Dude, you the distance. It's your big head that's making the distance.
Damn. I know that she didn't cut him off because they recapped it for us. Thank you, producers. But I feel like it wasn't that big of a deal. Like,
no.
He's taking little things and blowing up, which, you know, it takes us back to the beginning episodes of the season when he said he would find things wrong with girls, right? So I'm wondering, is this what he did in previous relationships? Like, is he trying to implode it? But her response as well was a little off with her apology and then her laughing when he sincerely apologized. Like, why are you laughing at his apology? I don't know. Their communication and disconnect, no good.
Do you guys think that she's over him? Like, do you think she's one and done? Like, he did too much already to kind of show her, like, nah, this ain't it. And she's just going to try to keep it chill so that she can collect the checks and make it to the end.
You always talking about these damn checks. We don't know if they get checks.
They get checks. They're getting something. Because, like, honestly, she said, I don't want to be with a person who's emotionally unavailable. I've been with guys like that before.
How she
what
know?
Did the producers give her?
Nah, I'm interrupting you because how she know? She said her last few relationships, I think, were long distance. So of course they're not available.
Yeah. I don't know, Jasmina.
They gotta call you after 7 o'clock. Remember back in those days?
Yeah.
Call me after 7. Call me when my minutes are free.
Yeah, I don't know, Jasmina. You kind of messed up on that one.
Yeah,
but that's pretty much it on them. We have some hopes to have, you know.
I don't have no hopes.
They said in the next episode they're smiling and joking together. So
Nah. He's like a wet sponge. He's not giving nothing.
It's a wet sponge. Damn, bro, you a wet sponge with your Jimmy Neutron head.
He's just like if he's raising a newborn.
Yeah, for real. All right, listen, we're gonna have to try to keep moving because while the baby is asleep, we gotta get through this. All right, he's right here, by the way.
Quick and dirty, let's go.
Quick and dirty. All right, coming up next.
Mock the shark.
You know, this episode, they didn't say that. Not a single time, I think.
Because he ain't no shark.
No.
He a guppy now. She the shark.
She the shark. She misses MTS. He just goldfish.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, Mark, you the goldfish now. Yo, did you guys catch how scared he was talking to her? He like pulled up next to her at the table, right? And he was like, so, we're gonna have a good day today, and let's focus on us and not worry about what's going on everywhere else, and let's not drink 3 bottles of wine. Like,
yeah, he called her out. He was like, she was like, I was just tired. That's why I had that altercation. He said, you had 3 bottles. Now, I'm not judging anyone because they're on vacation, but if you're downing 3 bottles and someone else sees it as a problem, what are you trying to hide or mask?
the other thing is, Lindsay, you've known this dude for 3 days. Why are you so comfortable that you are drinking mad bottles around him? I understand he's like farting and pooping around you and all of that good stuff.
That's human nature.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. She kind of said like she's either all in or nothing. So she's like telling him like exactly who she is. I don't know though. Like I feel like she's gonna ruin it.
And he's telling her like just to bring it down a notch. She's on 10. Maybe he wants it on like at least a 5 or a 7.
Were you talking about that romantic dinner? No. We gotta go back. Mark,
Why?
because like, first of all, I think India is the only person who understands what Mark was talking about. Because the whole time he was talking, I was like, dude, what are you saying?
I translated it.
I know, but he was like, we gotta slow it down a little bit. You slept with her in the morning, you slept with her in the afternoon, and you slept with her right before the romantic dinner, and then you told her you want to slow down. She thinks you're talking about you and her, that you want you and her to slow down. So she doesn't understand what she's doing wrong. You're not being clear. I don't know how India figured it out, because I was just like, dude, are you talking about like you don't want to have sexy time with her no more? Like, what are you talking about? So what was he talking about?
I think he's just fed up with her antics. I think her personality has never given him a moment to just like, let's relax together. She's always on 10. And he's like, okay, I slept with her, but we need to pull it back a little bit because she's just too much for me. I think he's tired. Like
She's
how
exhausted.
we tired, he's tired.
And he don't even have a kid yet. Yo, kids are exhausting. For all of you out there, if you want to have a kid, it is a lot of joy. But just so you know,
Get your sleep first.
you ain't getting no sleep. Just get used to that. Train for that.
How do you train for it?
This is what you do. You sleep for 3 hours, and then I want you to be awake for the next 21.
And then have
alright?
someone screaming at you.
Yeah, and then take your TV, record someone just screaming and yelling, and just play that every 3 hours. And then if you can successfully survive that, you are ready. Gold stamp approved.
Yeah, but I think that energy is what Lindsay's giving, and he's not accepting it.
You told me something else earlier today. India was talking about how we believe that Mark was trying to tell her that they should focus on themselves, kind of like Olajuwon told Katina, don't worry about what's going on around you.
Focus on us.
Yeah, it sounded like that's what he wanted to tell her.
But he couldn't get it out.
But he couldn't say the right words. So he made it sound like they were the problem instead of trying to tell her, listen, let's have a wonderful dinner tonight. I prepared a lot of wonderful stuff for you. Just so you know, as soon as we exit this room, if we happen to see the other couples, whether they show us middle fingers or their butts or whatever they want to do, just ignore them and we'll flash them back. Let's just focus on ourselves. If he had said that, if that's what he wanted to say, I don't think there would have been all that blowback.
No, he should have said it before the dinner.
Yeah, for sure.
And before the 3 smash session.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted talking about them.
Mixed messages.
Who's next?
Mixed messages, dude. Who's next? Steven Noisy. She was noisy. You think so?
I don't think she was noisy. I think she's like a little bit too hyped up and she's still on cloud 9. And she's not being realistic. Like I know Steve was very dry.
He's mad dry.
He's very dry, like the dry eye commercial.
Hey, I want to tell you something. So me and the producers over there were talking.
Yeah, she was so excited, like a little kid who brought home a painting from kindergarten.
Yeah, so I kind of want to tell you that I'm starting to develop feelings for you. I think I'm falling in love.
Okay.
Here comes Steve. Okay. Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, like a robot. But he's real. Like he's being realistic. You only know someone for 3 days. It's either lust, the pina coladas, or the beach. I don't know.
The sun, the vitamin D.
He has get into her.
Maybe. But I think it was nice though. Like, I mean, she said she's never felt like that for somebody before. This quickly, like this strong. It's the tattoo.
Ooh.
We're gonna talk
you don't
about
know what
that
he's talking
tattoo.
about? After party, guys.
We're gonna talk about that tattoo momentarily. Hold on a second. I gotta sneeze.
That's nasty.
Oof. And now I'm back.
Gross.
I didn't do cocaine. That was a sneeze.
So yeah, Steve is being realistic. I think her delivery was so hype, but he should have read the room and he should have been like, you know what, this girl's happy. Let me give her some encouragement, a hug, like, oh, that's sweet. Something not okay.
Yeah, I don't think he had to tell her how he was feeling. I know she was looking for it, but I think if he supplemented it instead with just being happy for her being in love with him, maybe she wouldn't have reacted the way she did. I'm sure she still wanted to hear him say, yeah, me too, I'm really liking us, da 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 da. But he was being realistic. What do you guys think? Was he right or was he wrong?
He was right.
You think he was right?
His delivery sucked, but he was right. You can't be in love with someone in 3 days.
I mean, anything is possible, but even if she's in love with him in 3 days, I don't think she should expect him to love her in 3 days. I think if she wants to pour it all out there, girl, do you. But just be reasonable. Like, understand that everybody takes their own time. The other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is they're talking about camping. And he was like, oh yeah, I like to go camping. And she's like, I ain't doing that shit. And then he was like, yeah, but you should try to go camping. What do you think? Was he just being like completely insensitive?
If I ain't going camping, I ain't going camping.
That's it?
I like my toilets and like my showers indoors. And I don't want to see a bear.
Me neither.
So we ain't going camping.
I don't care about that. I wouldn't go. But I'm saying like he
you
wasn't.
can't force someone to be interested in your same hobbies.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I feel like he was trying to force her to be interested in his hobbies. I think he's very like, he likes to do what he likes to do, and
he's
he
very
just
rigid.
he wants someone to just follow him around and do everything that he likes to do. And I think Noi's gonna have to come to like a decision one day, whether she's gonna be with him because she likes him and doesn't care what they're doing, or she's gonna be like, no, this is who I am. I ain't going no stinking camping with bugs, mosquitoes, and bears in the woods.
To a certain extent, I would say he's adventurous because obviously he took off for work or he got fired, whatever, like a laid off, whatever word he wanted to use. And then he went on a trip, but you could tell from the things he likes to do and how he's like, okay, it's only been 3 days. I want to take my time. He's very rigid. And then when they had that conversation about both being cheaters, I was like, oh, snap, that's interesting. Because she was like, I thought he was perfect. But I swore, guys, let me know. I swore she didn't put a finger down.
Nah, if you guys watched the video, right? Can you guys let us know in the comments? Because honestly, I thought that when they were sitting at the thing together,
she kept her hands up.
She kept her hands up. She never said nothing. And I think even he called her out on it, right? He said, wait, I thought you didn't cheat. So did she say that she cheated to get him to talk about it more and lied about the cheating? Or did she actually cheat and lie on the boat that she didn't do when she did? Either way, she a liar. All right, so let's move on to the next couple. And the next couple is Olajuwon and Katina.
Yes.
Oof. That's all I can say.
If you saw the intro, you know who we were talking about. In this episode, we had a grand appearance of Isaac multiple times. We saw Isaac in the bed. We saw Isaac on the boat. And we saw Isaac at dinner. And I don't know who the hell we saw in the gym. We had like boot camp Isaac.
Yeah.
Like, he was on one this episode.
Yo, he was like a superstar this episode. This was like
superstar.
He was everywhere. He was like the whole
more
thing.
Like a villain.
You think he was a villain? Nah.
I wouldn't say like Alyssa, but I would say he was doing some bad things.
Yeah, he was definitely doing some bad things, and the people on the show were like really into it. I think the only person who's not paying attention to Olajuwon at all is Mike. Because Mike is busy with his Jimmy Neutron head thinking. But everybody else like talks to him and they ask him stuff and all this, and they talk about him. Like, even myself, like I was thinking about it, I was like, yo, from the very beginning, he comes off immature, goofy. But with each passing episode, I feel like he's growing on me. I haven't forgotten, and I feel like he's still on here for clout, like no joke. But I do see him, like, at least on TV, he does appear to be very, very serious with Katina, and he's trying everything to, like, woo her over.
Yeah, but that conversation on the boat was not wooing her over. I disagree. No, and that's also embarrassing. So about, hey, so you ever slept with a mom and dad? Hey, you ever had a threesome? Hey, I'm not turning that down. Like,
but why talk about that though? Olajuwon, why did you bring that up? That's clearly like your kinky closet
That's
stuff.
Something you talk about with your boys, your best friends since middle school.
Yeah,
like,
not on
high
TV,
school.
dude. Not on TV.
Nah.
Like,
isn't your mama watching, boy?
Yeah, like, why would you want to do that? I don't know.
And then he goes and talks to her like, hey, so you weren't embarrassed? You weren't embarrassed? You like...
You saw her, she was like, no, I wasn't.
I don't know.
You was embarrassed. Stop the lie.
I think she probably told him off cameras, but she wanted to save face on camera. But him talking about he testing her, like she is not your student or your child.
You talking about the gym?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, yo, I made her do exercises that I myself would be uncomfortable with.
First of all, they have different body types and different goals, possibly. And the fact that she's even willing to go to the gym with him on vacation, like it's vacation.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be mimosas and waffles.
Bro, he gave her like a 10-pound dumbbell and said, move that side to side. If any of you ever did anything remotely close to that, that's not easy at all.
What's that, the Russian twist?
It's like a variation of the Russian twist. It's not easy at all. Like your stomach will be burning, your back will be burning, your butt will be burning, and your arms will be burning too. But she was like really strong. Like she did.
Well, I felt bad because she did say, whether she's strong or not, she said, if this was me a while ago, I would have cried. No, tell me.
No, she said I would have never been in this relationship if this was me in my 20s.
I thought she said she would have cried.
I don't know.
About the incident in the gym.
I don't know. I think she said she would have.
Regardless of the fact, stop testing her, and he lucky because I would have hit him with that dumbbell.
If you could pick that up, that's a big ass dumbbell.
I could pick it up. I'm strong.
Yeah, you could pick it up.
Got this big beast here.
Yeah. What's he doing? He sleep? Alright, he still sleep. we can keep going. Yeah, so one last thing about this couple is the boat, the catamaran. While the ladies were on the catamaran and the boys were, chilling on the island, talking through their own issues or whatever, Katina could not let Lindsey continue to talk anymore. She told her, like, straight to her face, you're rude. You're like, I don't care if you were hurt when you were 3, 5, whatever. Get your mental health issues in check and don't project your problems onto other people. And I'm really glad she did that because honestly, I feel like Lindsey's hurt. Like Lindsey's really hurt over the stuff that her mom did to her her whole life. And I think she doesn't know how to just be calm. She didn't get the attention and the affection from her mom. And now she seems to need it in every conversation.
You went from Coach Igor to Dr. Igor.
Yeah, like Lindsey, it's totally okay to just sit and just chill. Like completely just chill out. And so that's, Katina couldn't take it no more.
And I don't blame her. I don't blame her. And I just think, like, I know that the show is set up so the couples can get support from each other. But lately, these last few seasons, we see it just promotes nothing but drama and chaos. So maybe the focus should be back on just the couples on the honeymoon. And maybe when they get back to that common area where they live, then they have like that meetup. But it ain't working.
But if you think about it, the show has like a recipe, right? You're going to meet our friends and family. Friends and family sometimes are not the best people for someone who just married you, just met you for the first time.
But they could be assholes.
To me, yeah, like if I'm dating somebody, I'm not bringing them around my friends until I've been with this person for a couple of months. Why? Why would I bring them somebody who's going to say something stupid about me? Maybe these friends are jealous of you, right? They say something stupid about you behind your back, and look what happened. Yep. Alyssa and Chris.
That part. But you know what? I don't really blame his friends. I know what they did was wrong, but she was looking for anything. They could say he eats.
Oh, you say from the start, from the very beginning.
Yeah, from the way she was looking at him at the altar. They could say he donates to animal shelters. He gives the clothes off his back. He saves up pennies to give to...
He's Captain America.
Yeah, he's Captain America. He cured the ozone layer crisis, global warming, and
Nobel
racism.
Peace Prize, dude.
Yeah, and she was
That's the guy Bao was looking for.
Yeah, from last year. And she'll still say, he has a dad bod. I'm not physically attracted to him. But guess what? I'm such a good person.
I saw him without his shirt on. And I can tell you that that's not what I've been looking for.
I just expected more for someone who loves animals. If you could love animals, that means you have a compassionate side. But she's a bitch.
Does she really love animals, or did they just kind of sneak that in because they had nothing good to say about her? Maybe she rescued like one dog, and they were like, "Oh, she definitely loves animals." I don't understand. Yo, this is what Alyssa said, guys. This is what Alyssa said. This is absolutely insane. She goes and says, "I woke up this morning hoping I would wake up with my husband." Bitch, you said that you don't want him.
Why did this happen to me? Girl, you signed up for the show. They didn't sign up for you.
If you told them you don't like him or want to be with him, but now you're crying about, why did I wake up by myself? What are you talking about? You sound dumb. And then she over here talking about how like, I don't know how this could have happened to me. Why is this happening to me? Cause you decided from the beginning you don't like him. Like, do you have any brain cells?
And the thing she don't like about him could be fixed. His body could be fixed. He can go to the gym with Olajuwon.
Yeah, easy.
If the teeth are really an issue, he can get veneers. Like, if the swag is an issue, he can get new clothes. It's about the person's personality.
Yeah.
Is it there? Do you vibe? She didn't even try to see past the physical to see if they vibed on a whole nother level.
Which shows to you guys that she's not ready for this process in the first place. You're not ready. You're just not. Nobody should be with an ugly person, but I don't think he's an ugly person.
But there's someone for everyone, and whether he's ugly or not, she didn't even get to know him as a person.
She's not trying to get to know him, period.
And then she's laughing at him on the beach when he's trying to do the activities, when he's about to go scuba. And then she's like, I'm not gonna go with him, and she starts crying. Even her mother calls her out. Her mother should have came through that phone and yoked her up.
Yeah, you talking about how I'm not a bad person. Meanwhile, my dude is struggling on the paddleboard and you're doing a good job. Instead of helping him, supporting him, giving him advice, all you're doing is laughing at him. Just straight laughing at him. And he even points out like, oh wow, you're so good at this. And what do you go and say? Yeah, I don't really fall. Like, you sound dumb.
Dry.
You sound dumb. Like, you like, what are you giving? You're giving absolutely nothing.
Dryness.
And then she's crying like, oh my gosh. Like, oh yeah, she was talking with the producer, right? And the producer's like, oh, so you don't like this activity. Okay, what activities do you like? I want to go home. I hate it here.
Then let her go. Let her go. Give her a ticket back on, what you said, Spirit Airlines?
Yeah, put her back on Spirit Airlines. Put her all in the back of that airplane and just let her think about what she's done and what she's doing. And no more checks for this woman. No more checks for her.
No, how do you know they're getting checks?
They're getting checks. No more checks for you, Alyssa. You phony.
You fake.
You phony and you fake. Your girl's a hoe. You broke your kid's jaw. And now everybody know. You whack, you're twisted.
Hey. R.I.P. DMX.
R.I.P. DMX. I think those words were totally out of like sequence. But yeah, I get the point. Alyssa, you need help. You need more help than Mike.
Chris,
but anyway.
Get your self-esteem up. Find someone on that island. Forget her, ignore her with her little eagle tattoo self, and do you.
Did you guys catch that? Did you guys catch that? If you guys watch the after party, yo, she goes and says, my psychic told me that I'm going to meet a man who's going to be my soulmate, and they have a lion tattoo. Apparently he caused a lot of drama and made Noi cry a lot because apparently Steve has a lion tattoo. So then she goes and tells Chris,
a lot of people have lion tattoos.
Yeah. Then apparently she tells Chris it was an eagle. Girl, you a hot mess.
She should have asked her psychic where he lived.
Yeah, you should have asked your psychic, should I be on this show? And she would have told you no.
And why are you going to psychics to find out where your man is? Like, get your life together.
You can't find your man yourself?
No, she needs help.
She needs definitely help. But she don't listen to nobody. You don't listen to your mama. You don't listen to your friends. You don't listen to nobody.
And that's why she's going to be the lonely lady with all the animals in her house.
I mean, if you have animals, that's cool, but...
No, she's going to be the lonely lady with all the animals.
You're going to be the lonely bag lady that be walking through Central Park feeding the pigeons.
Damn.
From Home Alone.
Damn, it's like that?
You're going to be that Home Alone lady.
I don't remember that, but okay.
The pigeon lady?
I don't remember it.
Oh, okay. All right.
She's going to be a pigeon lady.
Pigeon lady. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching our episode today. We got very, very lucky. We got through all of it, and our little one right here did not make a single noise or a sound. I guess he really likes what we had to say, and we hope you do too. If you enjoy watching our videos, thank you so much. Thank you for coming back. We truly appreciate you. We see you guys out there. Definitely, if you're new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know how you feel. Hello, everybody. Big shout out to our friends and families and to everybody who's been supporting us on this journey. We will see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.
Bye, guys.